Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Better late than never, I say. I haven't reviewed an authentic German Oktoberfest. I don't think ever on this show, maybe. But, I don't know, I just kept been avoiding them. So anyways, I picked up this one because I heard it was the best. So this is the Ayinger Oktober Fest-Märzen, or Märzen, or I don't know. Oktober Fest-Märzen, authentic Bavarian festival lager. Brewed and bottled by somebody in Germany. No ABV on here, but it is brewed in accordance with the Reinheitsgebot Purity Law 1516. And look at this cap. That is the most detailed cap I've ever seen. I'm gonna be sure to save that one. Alright, pretty typical Oktoberfest. Kind of a pumpkin orange color. Nice, lots of head on there. Again, aggressive pour. You don't have to pour it straight down the center, especially for a lager. It's crystal clear. It does seem to have a bit of a, I don't want to say skunky, but just kind of a, well, I guess it's kind of the typical lager smell. I mean, lager and skunk go hand in hand so often, especially if they're from Europe and especially if they're in a green bottle, that you just kind of associate one with the other. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really smell that great. I mean, it doesn't smell awful or anything, but I just get like just kind of a very generic lager kind of smell to it. But supposedly, it's going to make up for the taste. So, we'll see. Cheers. And it does, for the most part. Definitely a lot more flavor than your average Oktoberfest. Noticeably sweet, like right away. But it does still have that kind of amber lager kind of taste underneath it. I mean, like, drinking this, I'm kind of reminded, mind you, not like, exactly, reminds me a lot of Yuengling. But with, a lot more overtly sweet flavor. Get a lingering, I think it's more of like a toffee, slight caramel, kind of like that lollipop kind of taste. You tend to get in like a lot of, darker amber type lagers. Nothing confectionery here. Certainly nothing that you might get like in that kind of an ale kind of taste. I mean, it is a lager after all, and it does kind of taste and drink like a lager. It's like this kind of slight sweetness that lingers on my lips and the tip of my tongue. Almost kind of like a rice kind of sweetness. But again, purity law. Definitely no rice or corn in this. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people whose opinions I really respect were raving about this one. And, I mean, I would definitely say it's better than your average lager. But not quite I understand where they're coming from when they're jumping for joy about this. I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's not amazing. It's got a pretty clean taste. Very clean, actually. I'd say the palate is pretty mild overall. Kind of like a watery texture. I'm not saying it tastes watery, just kind of like a clean, watery, soft texture. It's not fizzy at all. I seem to have knocked all the carbonation out of it. I could definitely see myself. This is the kind of beer, yeah, you would want it to go with food. No problem. You could just guzzle this down. I forget the ABV. I think it's around 5 or something, but, I've been way off lately, so put it right there. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I don't really have much else to say about it. In a way, like, I'm slightly disappointed because I thought it was going to be like a 9 or a 10 here, but this is more of a 7. Or it's not more of a 7, it is a 7. Yeah, I'm going to give a 7 to the Ayinger Oktoberfest. I think it's probably one of the best Oktoberfests, German or American that I've had. That's not like some kind of gimmicky, whatever. It's pure to the core Oktoberfest style. Very clean, refreshing lager, slight sweetness in there. The sweetness I got like in the first swig seems to have kind of homogenized with the rest of the palate, and that being said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. other than, kind of a lack of like sweeter stickier flavors, which I thought I was going to be in for, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, so 7 out of 10 for Ayinger Oktoberfest. Thanks everybody who recommended this, you know. So thanks for watching and cheers.